Hello and welcome, I'm MJ Haggis and we're playing Snowrunner on Season 10 in British Columbia. Now, what you see in front of me is our trusty old vanilla Tega, and we're going to use the low saddle and the crane for this. Well, maybe not the crane, but definitely the low saddle, because we're going to go after a 6-slot trailer and we're going to do what was recommended to me to do, was Uncle Fish will do this job, and it gives us a warehouse that will provide hopefully something very useful. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know what it's going to provide, so it's a bit of an adventure for that. On the map, we are back at the garage. So we have got to go to the trailer store, just next door, pick up the trailer, and then we're going to head all over to the factory to pick up 2 lots of metal beams and 2 bricks. That's why we're going for the 6-slot trailer, and that's where the bricks are. No, that's where the metal beams are. The bricks are up at the factory. If I can click on it. There we go. And I'm wondering if we can go around this way and then cut up through the woods, maybe to get as a shortcut. I don't think you can cut through here because there's too much of a hill. But we'll figure it out once we get up to the factory. Either that or we go through the bog and cut onto this road and go round. And then we've got to go all the way down to this bit. Well, specifically that bit there. But this will open up this little corner, which will be quite nice. I haven't got around to doing that yet. And an update time, because this is a let's play, you see it one episode after the other. The lodestar that was out at this watchtower I did get back, and that's about it. The Azov's still out there, the Kolob's still down here, and the JBE Azov is still in the town. Okay, so anyway, now that you're up to speed, let's get it moving. Oh, here we go. Oh no, good. Well done, take us straight out of the mud. Get past the glitches in the ground quickly. I had considered using a big, powerful mod truck for this, but you know what? It's nice to consider using the vanilla stuff, and the Tega was always a very good workhorse, and that's why I'm using him. No other reason than he's a good truck. And vanilla. Right, keep moving quickly. Let's try and get this trailer, which it's going to take me ages to find. I'm going to bring you back when I find the trailer because I've got that many. So, back in 1 sec. Okay, found it. It's halfway down the list. So, semi-trailer, 6 seats. It all comes with a little bit of repair parts, and it's got some extra fuel underneath, 500 litres. Which, should I need it, I'll probably forget. But anyway, we are good. Time to get rocking back up to the factory. And it's a fine morning for a wee while here. And I'm going to cut the corner. There we go. We're off. Get fuel in the town, we'll be fine at the moment. We've only just come out of the garage. I'm definitely curious to see what this warehouse is going to provide us with. I've still not had a proper look through all the contracts to see what ones are going to be interesting, what are going to be a little bit more mundane. I'll need to get around to doing that at some point. But as this one was recommended to me, that's why it's getting done. So feel free, if you want to see a contract specifically get done, let me know and I'll get on it as quickly as I can. Taking into consideration roads that are opened, which I haven't done an awful lot in Duncan Bay. We'll need to get to that too. It's only because we were in this map and we already had all the vehicles. We've got the garage, got the trailers, and we've got the parts. Tega's doing really well in the mud so far. I'm quite pleased about that. I wasn't sure with the vanilla stuff, it might be a little bit slow. This will be the big test really here, because it can be quite slow. Yeah, like that. I don't know if there's a, if they put the worst mud maybe just off the tracks to kind of tempt you into. I'm going to head towards what would look like the tracks of the road, see if it's any more grippy. No, the wheels still want to spin up quite badly. It's the same mud right the way across this. I can't even call it a road. This flooded track. At least low ratio in the middle of the low ratios. You keep moving. That's always going to be the main thing. Haven't really sussed out too many shortcuts yet. We need to have a closer look at the map, see if there's something that I'm missing. I don't think there's any shortcut other than through all of that mud and tracks where we've just been, so can't do much about that. I can't get out the mud. One more to go. It could be that if you go around the top there, you might find there's less mud. I might try that next time. So like come around the trees there and along there, as long as you're not going to tip over, go around that rock and back down again, that could be viable, and it might be marginally less muddy. Go on, take up, power your way through. Again, it's another thing that I like about the TIG is you don't have to be going particularly fast to get into high ratio and then you're off. As long as you've got the grip, it doesn't tend to stall out too easy. Certainly seen plenty of this route though. Nice and easy through this bump. Making good use of the raised suspension and the, I believe, 51-inch tyres on this Tega. Gives us a good bit of ground clearance. Only thing he does lack is that extra fuel that a lot of trucks have with the roof rack. We'll top up with some fuel since we're here. Oh, right, but before I go any further, we're going up to the factory. So that's that one there. Okay. We probably got away without using a waypoint for that. Might even be worth considering. I was going to say, would it be worth considering bringing a small fuel trailer up here if we're going to be going up here a lot, and then not back towards the town where the fuel station is. If you're heading down the west side of the map, you could just do one last top up. Not too sure. Again, another tip, John in the comments said, it's more so I would say if you're driving at night time, if you're heading up to the factory, keep those telegraph poles on your right, and you're coming back towards town, keep them on your left, obviously. But at night time, the road might be slightly less obvious. But as I tend to jump around to daytime for keeping it nice and visible for you guys to see, and me generally, but mostly for you guys, I don't really need the lights of and the poles to give me guidance. I can see. It's only when I'm zooming the camera about, or maybe facing backwards, I'll lose track of where the road's supposed to be going. I'm actually pretty impressed with the Tega going through all of this mud. I thought I might have to drop down to a low ratio a little bit more than I have, which is not at all. I drop it down there only to prevent damage, or the majority of any damage. It's gone pretty smoothly, I would say, for the start of this contract. We're going to go straight through, so no need to worry about turning. Oh, there's that graphical glitch again. It seems to be on main like warehouse areas. And there's me talking about fuel. Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. Right, we're wanting bricks from here. I can't remember, is that a fuel trailer that we can just use, or is that part of a contract or task? They won't mind. We're doing it for the local economy, so. Right, okay, let's, before I commit to that muddy track, where are we going? We're only going there. How far is that? I can't tell. How far is that? 208 meters. It actually does look on the same elevation. That would be an interesting one if we had a shortcut through there. Oh, look at all those tree stumps. Snowrunner driver's worst nightmare. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could come through this way a little bit easier. So what we'll do is we'll move that waypoint and we're going to go all the way around. I do need to turn around. And then it'll be something like that. I'll put my waypoint there so I can forget. Don't forget where the junction is. And I am going to turn. Ooh, okay, guess that gate was closer than I thought. Squeeze through the rocks and up we go. I don't imagine we'll be needing to do a bricks and beams pickup again, so this might be the only time we look for this kind of shortcut. Might be wrong, might be more than once, but I suspect. Looking good. Are they the same type of bricks as every other type? Yeah, they do look like it. Let's just focus on the road before I hit something nasty. I knew the rain was going to come in pretty soon. Right, what do you reckon? Let's just cut up through the grass here and see if there is a way across. It's getting through the trees, especially with a a trailer this long as opposed to just going the long way and maybe in. Yeah, I think that's something we should scout out before we kind of do it. But we're going to go down there now. Since we're making good progress with the Tega, there's no point in getting myself into all sorts of trouble just for the sake of a few seconds saved at this stage. This is pretty nasty though, but we are going to take the shortcut across there if we can. Doesn't look like we're the only ones to have done this. This has got a track in it. Oh well, there you go. Not a recognised road, but a recognised shortcut. I saw a gap in the trees up to the factory though, up to the wherever the beams are. Oh, we're close. But, you know, again, for the sake of it, we'll take the road this time. Come on. Oh, this is nasty. Pull the wheels down. Okay, main thing is we are definitely moving. Kind of little gaps in the trees. You may be able to get through there. Even though it was a longer way around, it's still a shortcut, so time saved. Time and fuel. Kind of forgotten how good the Tega is for driving, just because it's quick steering, just copes so well. And even there, just throwing it into high ratio, didn't think to stop or stall. Love it. Right, we are up. Okay. Metal beams, I think I'll just nose it in. What a place to put that. You won't be going round in a circle in there very often. Right, metal beams please. We are good to go. It's going to be pretty heavy though. And those trees look pretty dense for coming through a shortcut. Maybe there. Maybe better to go down the hill first before you come up. But that could be an option. Try and get out the mud a little bit more. And we are off. Down to the junction, and then we'll get the map open again and set some waypoints. Metal beams up at that factory. That's another one that might be quite nice to have a little fuel trailer if you're not heading back towards the town. Right, quickly. I mean, the town's not far away, I suppose, if you are desperate. We are going to go through the fuel station and then out, and then let's not try and get lost. We're going to go all the way through past our junction and down. Okay. Straightforward. I'm sure I should have checked when I was in the map, but I think this is just the first part of this. There's another one after it. But I was just looking at the first stage to see if it was something quick and feasible. Last pop up. Here we go. I do like how, for a vanilla map, they've kind of laid it out. It's not sticking the garage away out the edge of the map. Well, kind of is, but you know, it's not too inaccessible, and the fuel station right in the middle. Probably the main thing. That trailer's gonna be heavy through the mud though. I'm just trying to avoid as many of the big boulders as I can as well. I'm pretty sure the rain's on more than it's off. You got this slight reprieve. What was this the bit that I was going to go around the rock? Yeah, let's just see if this is any better without tipping over, hopefully. Okay, that's steeper than it looked. Good job, Tega. I can't turn. Oh, the crane was caught in the trailer. That's why I couldn't turn. That's not helpful. But it's definitely less boggy. And if I can do this, sorry tree, whoa, trailer caught, that's faster. If you don't make a mess at the beginning, of course. Not much we can do about this. Come on. Trying to go around the rocks that are there to my left and aim for that telegraph pole, just in case I need a little bit of assistance. Higa just keeps on moving. It's an awesome bit of kit. And if you're starting out from scratch, I would still recommend jumping to the map. I can't even remember, it's been that long, but it's the first Russian map you can get to. Tamir, I think it is. And you can get this Tega for free once you recover it. And it's not far from the garage, so yeah, definitely get this guy in your garage as soon as possible. The only thing you won't get, which are locked out, is the big fat balloon tyres. Slow it down, stop the spinning. I can't quite remember what level you have to be to get these tyres. Come on. Oh, see? Finally we've ground to a halt. Guess it had to happen at some point. Just a little bit of winch assistance. Nope, didn't think I'd reach that. That's what it's there for, I suppose. And we are out. Away we go. And if this warehouse is as good as what I'm led to believe, or we're going to be here a lot, fuel trailer on this road just to save any troubles. I know I said that before the factory, and there was one sat there that I totally forgot about, but I don't know if there's one hidden down here yet. Hoping this road's like this all the way to the to the canned food factory construction site. We only got as far as this bridge to open it, and then we turned round. Oh no! Oh, that's axle deep mud. Oh. Still moving though. Deeper. Oh. I'm stuck on something though. Okay, we got close. Go on, take it up you get. He's toiling there a wee bit. Go on. Heave. Heave some more. Us, we're out. Just to drain that little extra fuel when you think you're almost there. More mud. Straight over the top of those rocks. Okay, they're bigger than I thought. And we're finally here. Uncle Fisher. Didn't know I had an Uncle Fisher. Okay. Right, what's in here? Right, bye-bye everything. I don't think we'll get a cutscene. Oh, we do. Ah, we're building the warehouse. Oh, okay. Short and sweet. Stage complete. Okay, now we need consumables and concrete slab. Okay, gonna get out of this zone. And check the map. Is that... Oh, there's that boat on the trailer. You see it in the splash screen. A big container ship of some sort. Nothing else really has appeared. Okay. That's fine. I don't see any other roads down here that we kind of opened up with whatever watchtower it was, but yeah, nothing really given to us down here, except for a big boat to shift. Right, okay, back in the map. We are looking for this. So consumables, over the fish farm. And concrete slabs. Oh man, we're back up there. Well, there's not much I could do about that unless I was going to double stack. And potentially you could have double stacked the 2 concrete slabs onto the metal beams with that kind of trailer with the handy height spars. You just have to be careful. Okay. Well, do you know what? The sun's going down, so we need to get it back to the morning, but with time restrictions on my behalf, I'm going to have to call this one a short one. We will complete the second half of this. Uncle Fish will do the job in the next episode, guys. I hope you will come back and join me, see how we get on with that. Put this engine off, save that fuel. He's already sleeping, bless. But thank you for joining me in this first half, and you will see me again very soon. Bye for now.